You are welcome to the program, The Leaders Platform. This is where we discuss with innovative and insightful leaders with the intent to inspire and educate you. I am Izuchukwu Samuel Okando. In the studio today we have the youngest Michael Owerri University of Agriculture Omodike PhD holder in the person of Dr. Ejiofor Emmanuel. You're welcome to the studio.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so we'd like you to just basically, on the background, can you tell us a little about you?
Okay, I would like to first try to clear the air on something.
Okay.
Until the University Senate approves. I'm just someone who have just defended my PhD, which is just a step to being called a doctor.
Okay.
Though some institutions allow that people use the word doctor before their name,
Okay.
but I would prefer and I would want to wait until I get the University Senate approving, which I believe in a few weeks' time that will scale through.
Okay.
So I'm Ejiofor Emmanuel by name. I've just defended my PhD, and I'm a lover of academics and education. A lecturer currently with Clifford University of Orienta, and someone who loves to do research a lot.
Okay, so that's very beautiful. You know, we live in a society where a lot of people, they know what they want. They want to become this, they want to become that. But only a few people are actually interested in knowing what they do not need in order to achieve a particular thing.
Okay.
And we also want to believe that for you to have achieved these feats, there were things that you decided within yourself
Yes.
never to engage.
Yes.
So for the sake of people seeing this video, can you tell us the things that you decided not to do in order to achieve this particular feat?
Oh, fine. At every point in time, somebody wants to do something.
Right.
Okay, and then certain factors guide or drive you towards achieving something. First, my intention after my industrial training in 2011 at Swiffer, one of the leading pharmaceutical companies in the country, was to go into pharmaceutical line and drug production and the rest. But after going for NYSC and spending 1 full year as a teacher in the secondary school, I understood that I was called to teach.
Okay.
And so I had to forego wanting to become somebody in the pharmaceutical industry, and I discovered I had passion for teaching, and I was going to prepare myself to go into it at tertiary level. And so I came back immediately and turned down a lot of jobs, like the bank job, some other pharmaceutical company job in the country, and then became focused and dedicated towards achieving this goal, which is getting a master's and starting immediately with my PhD. And that has brought me to this level. So I turned down some other jobs, and also some other opportunities came calling, but I had to reject them because I was guided by passion. So, and since I was guided by passion, I had to forego a lot of things, even though I know those things would have given me money. I had to forego a lot of them. And secondly, I had tried as a person, from childhood to this level, to avoid any social and economic vices that would truncate my path to this feat.
Okay, you can agree with me that we live in a society where people have low value for education.
Very correct.
Because education may not give you as much money that politics would have given to you. Yes. And other fields, but that is to say according to the society.
Yes.
Now, what actually gave you this particular passion as a young person? Because I know you're very young.
Yes, yes.
What gave you this passion despite the odds of the society to keep pursuing this particular passion?
Yes. What the youth or what young people of this generation don't understand, what young people of this age don't understand is you pursue a long-term goal and not a short-term goal. Okay? You're not interested in getting into politics to make money, just immediately getting your eyes soiled in some dirty gimmicks and dirty games just to make money and throw around. You build up. Before you get up, you take a step and you keep climbing till you get to the top, and that kept me going. It's not about now. It's not about now. It's about the future. It's about what happens in the next 10 years from now. What happens in the next 20 years from now. So I kept myself focused on the goal, and I had one thing at the back of my mind that I am not doing this for now, but I'm doing this for the future. And the truth is, Nigeria would come back to understand that education is the only platform that will produce credible leaders that will take this country to the next level. And that's why one of the major problems we are having in the arms of government is those people who occupy critical positions there, only a little of them understand the rudiments of education. Only a little of them understand that they should go to school and get their intellectual knowledge programmed, or their intellectual idea programmed to occupy an office of that capacity. And so the country must understand that we must keep introducing our young ones that education is the key. And also, if you look at the government had made the country look this bad, and people now are more interested in going into business. You know, immediately after secondary school, and if you can't get good capital to go into business, you just move around the street and try to get something. But if the government can shape us back to understanding that we must promote education in our youth and tell them that with education they would go places better than moving around and wanting to make money quick.
Okay.
It really
okay, so it has been the program, the Leaders Platform, and it has been a session with a very young and creative educationist, Emmanuel Ejiofor, PhD in VIO. So Emmanuel, it has been a wonderful session, reviewing all you have said so far about your passion, your drive towards achieving this feat has been quite inspiring. So can you say a word to the younger generation? You see, this younger generation, they have this myopic ideology about education. And I don't really know if it's as a result of the people who lecture or as a result of themselves. Can you try to advise the younger people?
Yes, and there are many reasons why the younger people don't want to get educated. First, our society has played a negative role on them. You know, for instance, a boy of 18 goes abroad to Malaysia, precisely, or somewhere outside the country, stays for 4 years, becomes 22, comes back home, and makes some money. We don't know how he makes that money or how he made the money. And he gets some fine structures in the village, probably build a community town hall, and some king or some community leaders give him some title in the village. You know, a boy of 22, okay? And the boy moves around and joins himself in the village. And people don't question how he makes that money. And so other youths around him, other people that should get educated around him, feel that is one of the major routes everyone should go. Okay, everybody should go towards that line. Just go abroad, make money, even if it means taking drugs, taking whatever you want to do. Just go abroad, make this money and come back. And they tell you education is a waste of time. You know, that's one. Two, it's not about the lecturers. Okay, I teach, I lecture, and so, and I've been taught for like 12 years now. Okay, so it's not about the lecturers. Nigerian university lecturers are very good and quality people, especially from my sector, from Michael Opera, where I came from. We are very good and quality people. But the basic idea is students don't understand that they should be patient. Okay, they should be patient. You find yourself failing, and you just want to do some very. You don't want to play around with some crooked means and get the great good, and. So I don't blame the problem on the lecturers. Also the government. You know, the government has sold the idea to people that educations matter little or less. And if you bear with me, you understand that education in Nigeria is poorly funded. It is heavily and poorly funded. And so even those who have the passion to go into it and cannot withstand the stress, okay, they just pull away from it. For instance, while I worked in the laboratory, I know the challenges I faced. And those problems alone, if you don't have a strong mind to get yourself, to keep you going, if you are not strong in heart, you would want to just drop, get frustrated and leave. So the government have a role to play, society have a role to play, like the communities and the villages. When somebody at 18 makes some money, question how he gets that money. Because if you don't and you promote it, everybody around him that is a young man want to go through that same direction. Okay, and they tell you, you know, there's one popular saying recent, education is a scam. at all. Last education as scam. You know, that's what the youth of nowadays believe. But the society, the government, and even the home, the parents, must all come together collectively and inform their kids, children and youths that education still has a critical role to play in mental development, economic, financial, and whatsoever way they want to, or whatever sphere of life they believe.
Okay, so if eventually you emerge as the Vice Chancellor, Commissioner for Education, or a strong voice in the education of Nigeria, what is that one thing that you would do that you so much have desired in the education sector of Nigeria?
First, if I become education funding is critical. That's a critical. That's a very critical issue. Education funding, and we have failed to understand that even those in education themselves can also fund education, and not waiting for government, not waiting for vice chancellors. Okay, we need people who are we need to engage. As somebody at that higher level, we need to engage people who are passionate about it, people who are willing to make sure education keeps coming through, and people who are willing to also write for grants and bring in good ideas that can make companies bring in their fund into education. And secondly, what I intend to do at that level, we must try in Nigeria to link the industry with
education
universities. For instance, you study food science and technology, you should do research that is related, you should bring out ideas that is related to what Nestle Milo is doing. If you do that, the university where you're from don't need to wait for the government, because you're doing something tailored to Nestle Milo or Bonvita's goal. Bonvita themselves will want to fund the departments. Okay, you're in mechanical and chemical engineering, do research tailored to the oil and gas industry, and with that you don't need to wait for the government. The oil company naturally will want to partner with you and keep chemical engineering department working. Okay, so we must create it's a call to the heads of institution that they should ensure that research going on in Nigerian universities are tailored to industrial ones.
Okay.
And if that happens, there will be a synergy between the industry and the universities, and not waiting for the government to bring funding all the time.
Okay. So thank you very much. It has been an amazing and educative session with you, Emmanuel Ejiofor, PhD in VIEW. And I believe that somebody who must have seen this video, who sees this video, will be greatly inspired.
Yes.
And this has been the program, the Leaders Platform. And I wish to appreciate you for seeing this video. You never can tell the next person who will be interviewed will bring your way great, innovative, and insightful leaders. I am Izuchukwu Samuel Okando. Thank you very much.